They got to European Cup. The only time they've been in the European final. First Greek side to get to a European final was Panathinaikos, 1971, and they lost to Ajax at Wembley. The Rinus Michels and Johan Cruyff, Ajax at Wembley, the first of Ajax's 3 in a row. Ferenc Puskas was the manager, the most famous, the Galloping Major, the most famous Hungarian player. And it's the Ferenc Puskas Stadium, the old NEP Stadium in Budapest, that is hosting the Champions League final at the end of this season. So Panathinaikos will definitely feel a certain weight of destiny, a certain bit of fate, a bit of good luck about the venue for the final. While we're on the subject, Besiktas, Istanbul, they're hosting the the Europa League final, and the Conference League final is being hosted by RB Leipzig. It's in the RB Stadium in Leipzig. I mention this because Rangers aren't guaranteed group stage football at any point. We don't drop into a group stage if we lose any of these qualifying games, but we will have to play 6 games. We will get a minimum of 6 games in Europe this season, 3 at home and 3 away, because we will play a second round qualifying tie, a third round qualifying tie, and a playoff tie in the qualifying stage before the group stage of European competition this season. It could be, if we lose to Panathinaikos, we go into the Europa League third qualifying round. If we lose that, we go into the Conference League playoff round. So I think that's an incitement, a kind of enticement, if you like, an incentive for, for example, if you're trying to sign young fellas from Peterborough United who won't have played in European football before. Well, mate, by the end of August, you could have played in all 3 European club competitions. That's something to tell the Grand Waynes. Get that in. You could get a career-ending injury by September, so you might as well get it in there now. Get your chance to play in all 3 European competitions by the end of August. Maybe it's the bookending that we need. This Rangers support. So many Rangers supporters seem to think that if we do well in Europe, I can't really blame them, because it's the way it's panned out so many times. If we do well in Europe, that'll mean we can't do well domestically. We have to eschew European football to make sure we can win the league again. I will see that as a strange priority, personally speaking. But also, it's, you pay most of your money to watch Rangers domestically, so it's time we get back to the top in Scotland as well. I guarantee you, when we do, Celtic will have a better season than us in Europe, and suddenly it'll be as if European football is the only thing you should be good at. You should really enjoy the European success while we had it. But I feel as if maybe that's what we want to do then. Maybe Steven Gerrard arrived at Ibrox and he got us through the 4 qualifying rounds altogether to get us into European group stage his first season as manager. Well, not being able to win anything domestically until like 3 seasons later, but maybe this is what Russell Martin's got to do. He's got to get us beaten in 3 different qualifying rounds and make sure we don't get into a group stage in his first season there, so we win endless league titles. That seems to be the logic that a lot of us are applying